Hey guys, as you can see today we're in my kitchen because I wanted to do a cooking tutorial. Spice it up a little bit, not just weigh-in videos. Today's Sunday and I just got back from hot yoga, that's why I look like a drowned rat. But I feel great and I'm gonna make the Weight Watchers 0 Point vegetable soup. And for those of you who aren't on Weight Watchers, this is a very low calorie, high nutrition soup. And you can basically throw anything, any vegetable that you have in your fridge, you can throw it into this soup. It's really easy. It's a little bit time consuming. There is a lot of chopping. But once you make a big batch of it, it will feed you for a week, or you can freeze it. It's really great. So what I'll do, I'm going to start off by showing you the ingredients that are going to go into the soup. And then I'll chop them up and I'll show you how I cook because I can't video record and chop at the same time. Okay, so here are my ingredients. Start off with the veggies. So I've got kale. It's a really good vegetable. If you've never had kale before, it's really meaty and it's got a lot of flavor. It really cooks down. I know it looks like there's a lot of kale here, but it'll cook down a lot. I've got cauliflower, which I love in the soup. The cauliflower absorbs a lot of the flavor of the soup, and it tastes really good in the soup. Celery, and one thing to let you know that you should use the celery leaves because there's a lot of flavor in that, and they'll make the soup really nice. And again, celery is very flavorful, and it'll give the soup a lot of flavor. I've got carrots, which again, there is a lot of flavor in those for the soup. Some zucchini, some green beans, cabbage, which is amazing in the soup. I would highly recommend that if you don't have cabbage and you're going to make this soup, go out and buy yourself a cabbage because it really makes the soup a whole lot better. And I just happened to find in my fridge today some parsnips, which I think will go well in the soup. They're kind of like carrots. You can't eat them raw though, but in a soup they give a lot of flavor. And I've never tried the parsnips in the 0 Point soup, so we'll give it a go today. And then I'll come over here to my onions. I think this big guy is going to be enough for the soup, but if not, because of course the onion gives it a lot of flavor, the onion and the garlic. But if I chop it up and I see that it's not enough, I'm going to chop up this little guy. And got some garlic here. I really like garlic, so I'm going to put a lot in the soup, but you know, you guys do it to taste whatever tastes good for you. If you don't like garlic, you don't even need to put any in there. And then for my dry ingredients, I've got, of course, soup base or soup powder, essential. You need this or else your soup is not going to taste salty or zesty or whatever. This is a cooking base that I used last time I made the soup, and it's really good. It made the soup taste really zesty, so I'm going to do it again. I've got 2 cans of diced tomatoes. Not sure how much I'm going to need. I might just need the one big one, but I'll see how I go. And then I've got some lima beans. I've never tried putting these guys in this soup, but I think it'll be good. And of course my olive oil, which I won't use a lot of, but just to fry up the veggies. Okay, so that's your basics, and of course you need spices, pepper, salt, and all that kind of good stuff. But that's of course to taste. So I'm gonna go chop up the veggies now, and I'll come back and I'll show you how to cook the soup. Okay guys, so as you can see, all my veggies are here. They're chopped up, and I've got my onion and my garlic. So I'm gonna go ahead and start making the soup. So first thing, turn on your oven. Get yourself a big pot because I mean, it really depends on the quantity that you're gonna make, but it's always nice to have a bigger pot, even for a small quantity. Just gives you some leeway, right? So I'm gonna measure out about probably 3 teaspoons of olive oil. And again, this is to taste. You really don't need a lot of oils. You just need enough oil that the vegetables get coated and that the vegetables and onion and garlic can fry up. And I'm using a really nice extra virgin olive oil. It's fair trade from Palestine. It's a really, really flavorful olive oil. Okay, so now I'm gonna let this oil heat up a little bit. I've just got on a medium heat here, not too high. You don't want it scorching hot. But I'll start off with putting in my onions and my garlic. So here we go. Okay, we're gonna let these just saute, not until they're fully wilted or cooked, but just until they're kind of, they're wilted a little bit, that they've gotten a little bit of frying in them. And then what I'll do is I'm gonna add all the veggies. So I'm gonna cut it here, and then I'll be back to throw in the veggies.